the founder of the mosque from where Mr. Mohammed staged his escape, has denied he had an accomplice. I sat down with Amir Khalid Rashid for an exclusive interview earlier. Amir Khalid, what was the first you knew of this incident?
I had a drain problem outside, so I called the diner road people to come. So I was outside with the diner road people, so I missed the Asr prayer. When I came to the door, everyone was coming out of the Asr prayer.
That is a prayer session.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I came and I prayed my salah just over the corner there. And I saw the young man walk past me, but I was just...
In his ordinary clothes?
In his ordinary clothes. And I just concentrated in my prayer.
Did you know him?
I've seen him in the masjid, yes. I've seen him in the building.
Often?
Well, he's been here and he's normally very secluded. He would take a Quran, he'd go to a corner, and he would sit and recite the Quran. This is as far as I can remember of him doing it in this place.
Did you know he was tagged?
Not at all.
So the question of him going off in a burqa, you didn't see that happen?
Absolutely, absolutely not. Absolutely
and
not.
So you don't know where he changed or anything like that?
I have not got a clue. Not a clue.
Did you feel people knew what was going on?
I'm not sure. I mean, I cannot speak for anyone. I can only speak for myself, and I personally did not know what was going on. I am still in a state of shock from what has taken place in our centre.
But the pressures on your congregation are very great, aren't they? I mean, they are subjected every night to the images of what is happening in Syria, the images of what's happening in Somalia, Yemen, and one senses there must be many young British Muslims who want to either take aid or take up arms.
Well, you see, the thing with us here as leaders, myself and other members of the community who are representative of this centre, we do have a problem. And the problem is, we don't know who is going where. We are the last to be told anything. So we are innocent of the actions of some of the Muslims from this country.
But you might have young men who are here and then for some reason are not here.
I cannot deny the fact, and I will never say it is not possible. But I can reassure you of one thing. If we knew about it, we would definitely try our best to remove that from our institution.
Do you worry about what is happening to young Muslim men in Britain?
Extremely worried. This is why we have initiated a program in this institution which is called the Alif program. The Alif program is something which we call the orientation of new Muslims coming to Islam. Now, if a Muslim comes to Islam and he's not given the right doctrine and information, then it is likely that other people on the other side could take them to the boundary of radicalization, which we are totally against.
Do you think he was just acting alone?
I was outside a little while ago and I spoke to one of the TV stations, and it was mentioned to me that the Mayor of London, Mr. Boris Johnson, had made a statement that this young man was helped by someone in this institution. I completely refute that, because I do not understand why we, as management of the institution, would condone such a thing.
Have you ever had trouble here before?
Absolutely. Well, let me think about this carefully. We have had newspaper reports.
Well, some people say that Abu Hamza's family used to come here, that Abu Qatada's family used to come here. These sort of ideas have been swirling around.
So can I further interject? Is it the reality of me as a gentleman who run a multicultural centre to stand at the door and say to a gentleman, you're not allowed to come in this institution because you're the son of Abu Hamza? We run an open institution here. All are welcome. And I don't think it is fair for anyone to chastise the children for maybe the mistakes of their parents.